Alright, so in this video we want to show you exactly what we do when we service a generator. So this is a 22 kW generator, and I thought it would be, I'm Raj, by the way, one of the founders of the Generator Guys. Adam, my partner, will do this servicing. And there's a really huge misconception that servicing a generator is simply changing the oil filter, air filters, spark plugs, and checking a few things. There is a network of wires that run through the generator. This is essentially a computer, the controller. There's a network of wires that go into that area, and you'll be surprised at how rodents and spiders like to make this place home, and especially ants. One of the most important things is to not have any ants near your generator. They're attracted to the 60 hertz signal. They'll go into the controller, and that'll be that, and it will not be covered under warranty. Any kind of bug infestation is not covered under warranty. So I'm gonna wait till Adam comes down here. I've asked many of you multiple times to get us a serial number of the generator. Serial number is located right on this inside panel. You don't have to take the front panel off to do that. You just have to open the top. The battery is usually on the right side. And there's a number of things that need to be inspected down there. And then here is, let's see if I can get out of the sun. Here's a nest of wires that need to be inspected because mice love to chew on it. And I did get smart. They've changed the coating of the wires to be less attractive to rodents. But as you can imagine, one of these wires cut and it's all over. So Adam is at the generator, taking off the previous stickers because we got new stickers that are waterproof and will be, or somewhat waterproof, and we'll put those on. And he's got his various service aids. So we generally wipe down the machine depending on the condition.
We wipe it down as best as possible.
We wipe it down as best as possible. And maybe in the wintertime there's not a lot of wiping down to happen because
Or if it's under a pine tree.
or if it's under a pine tree. Okay, getting all the various pieces out: spark plugs, air filter, oil filter. And first thing he's going to do is warm up the machine a bit so the oil will flow out. One of the things that used to take a long time was getting the oil to flow, and now we use a fluid extractor, and we can empty 2 quarts of oil within minutes as opposed to what could have been 10 or 15 minutes. So we're going to start the generator and get the oil hot.
And test the gas lines.
And test the gas lines. So we're spraying down the gas lines to check for leaks. And this should happen while the machine is running. Very, very, very important thing to do. It's also going to check the regulator itself. And if there is any gas issues, you'll end up calling the gas company. All right, the gas lines are good. And I'll reconvene once the generator is on. All right, so right now, while the machine is running, Adam is going through the computer to see all the settings and to verify how many hours it's run, how many times it tried to start, how many times it couldn't start. There's a whole log of information that he checks, just to kind of get an idea. Is this machine had any issues starting? Is there, anything we should know? And that's generally, he does that while the machine is running, because he's got nothing else to do while the machine is running. How we look at him?
Your time's not set right.
Oh yeah, this is my machine. So my time is not set right. But it's been testing itself at 2 o'clock.
No, it doesn't.
Absolutely.
No.
100%.
10 minutes off.
Oh, 10 minutes off. Okay, 2:10. He's right. Okay. So what magically appeared is a battery load testing device and a small blower. And we'll show you what we do with that in a moment. Okay, what are you doing now?
Opening the oil cap so that it can breathe when we drain the oil.
Okay. Okay, connecting up the fluid extractor. This is a great device. This has saved us.
Like your oil looks like melted coffee ice cream.
Okay, so what we're doing right now is extracting the existing oil. And a really important thing about oil, we only use fully synthetic oil. That helps a lot in the winter time. It's the way to go. It's what you should use in your car. It's what we use in the generators. And Generac parts. Genuine Generac parts, I guess, is the appropriate way of saying that. Adam, how long did it used to take before the fluid extractor to get the oil out?
Depending on the temperature, it could take 15 minutes.
Jesus. All right. Once the oil is out, we'll be back. All right. The oil is out, and he's now removing the oil filter. Do you do any kind of inspection of the oil filter, or is it not necessary?
Just make sure it's not leaking.
Yeah, just make sure it's not leaking. And obviously, what's that duck doing right in the tree? Is that your phone?
Yeah, some quack calling.
Oh my God, you're crazy. All right, so, oh, that's a nice little thing there. Okay, so change the oil filter, dip it in there, put it in, make sure there's no leaks. And obviously you checked leaks at the bottom of the engine. And what percentage of generators would you say have leaks?
5%.
5%, what, like minor leaks, usually?
Yeah, we check the oil lines, we check the oil cooler, we check the temperature, oil temperature sensor and the oil pressure sensor.
Yep.
Check, make sure the wires are all tight.
Yep. Okay, oil filter has been changed.
Clean off any.
Yeah, make sure you clean my generator well. All right, so next thing Adam's going to do is start taking out the spark plugs and replacing them with the new Champion plugs. The spark plugs have been gapped and changed. Air filter is the next thing we're going to change to a brand new air filter, and we'll be back. So we've changed the air filter. Really, really important to inspect the air filter assembly, because it's a favorite spot for mice to make their homes. And if you look at our website, we have great pictures of phenomenal condo homes built in the air filter assembly. All right, what are you doing next?
I'm gonna check the battery.
Check the battery. Let's do that. So general life of a battery, Adam?
5 years.
5
give or
years.
take.
5 years. And if it's testing within a certain range,
If it's up to 70% or better, we leave it.
if it's up to 70% or better, we leave it. I mean, there are people who will come and change it every couple years regardless. It's not necessary, but we certainly don't want to take a risk of it not starting in the event of a storm. All right, so Adam is taking off the terminal leads, and that's another interesting thing we do. You want to apply, not interesting, I guess, it's another thing we do. You apply anti-corrosive to the battery terminals, so there are no corrosion happens. And I'll show you that, but first he's going to test the battery. All right, so we got to load the, what are we showing here?
Good, 13 volts.
Good. Yay. Okay, perfect. So battery test's out. We're not changing it. Got it. Okay, so red anti-corrosive on the battery terminals.
Always connect your positive terminal first.
Always connect your positive terminal first. Okay, and now the negative terminal gets the same treatment. Now, oils change, oil filters changed, air filters changed, spark plugs have been changed, battery's been tested, anti-corrosive has been applied. Adam is now inspecting the rest of the machine. He already inspected the oil pressure sensor, a temperature sensor, the starter.
Checking the stepper motor.
Stepper motor now. And inspected and looked through all the important areas that rodents or any type of bugs like to infest. And they are truly attracted to the 60 hertz sine wave that's generated by the electrical system. So again, super important to make sure that the machine, if it's on the grass and it's near bushes, that there's no visible signs of infestation. And obviously if you can open the top, do it. If there's a problem, let us know, and most likely the call's got to be to your gardener to trim around it, and also to you know, get the bugs exterminated.
Now once we start it, we're going to do a audible inspection of the machine, how it's operating.
So now, checking a few more things. He's resetting the system to let the system know maintenance has occurred. And you always want to run the machine after you've done a complete servicing like this. All right, there's no reason to lock the generator. It's preferable not to lock the generator in case you ever have to push some buttons for us, in case you have a problem and you misplace your keys, and then that's no good for anyone. And Adam, what do you recommend around potentially spraying around the generator for ant repellent or bugs? Or
I'm not an exterminator.
you are an exterminator. You've done everything.
Bug repellent.
This is the Forrest Gump
Bug repellent.
of the generator business. Bug repellent? Okay. Spray bug repellent around the generator. And
Also keep trees, bushes.
keep
from growing
trees and
into the
bushes
generator.
from growing into the generator.
I'm not a landscaper.
You are a landscaper.
No, I'm not.
You've been a landscaper.
Doesn't mean am a landscaper.
You've done everything. Special Ops is his nickname. All right. So, anything else they should know?
Keep an eye on the light.
Keep an eye on the light. Good call. Keep an eye on the light. The light is green now. If you see anything other than green, you call us. And if you see red, the first thing we're going to do is call you and have you try and reset the red, and we have a video on how to reset a red light. And then if there's a problem resetting the red light, we will be out. Thank you. And we appreciate you all as customers, and we look forward to taking good care of your generator.